Hello everyone, my name is Fani and welcome to my channel Tradester. So today let's discuss few other stocks and we'll do some technical analysis on them. Prior to that, let's discuss about the other stocks which we discussed in the last video. The last video we discussed about the CRM Workday and the MAT. So first we'll see how they went today, and thereafter we'll discuss about the other stocks for the analysis. So today, the new stocks which I'm going to pick are Snowflake, Walmart, and Domino's Pizza. So before deep dive into that, let's have a look at the CRM Workday and MAT. Okay. So the first stock, let's see. Okay, anyhow, this is the MAT. The last video we discussed about a pullback is needed for the MAT. So the yesterday's candle is a decent one. It's a very good bullish candle, but today's candle is a quite bearish. So the stock went to 105, and then by the end bulls are in control, and now it ended with 107.84. So still we don't have any confirmation of the pullback. So, but I prefer to wait for a couple of more sessions to get a confirmation on the pullback, and then I will trade accordingly. So let's have a look at the other stock, Workday. So I hope you remember Workday we discussed about it supposed to trade in the ascending triangle. Today's candle is a decent one. If you have a look here, it's a bullish candle and it started trading again within this ascending triangle, which is a good sign for the stock. So I'm hoping the stock may reach out to a level of 240 and then it will break out to the next high level target of 260. So this is a very good entry for us. So I'm hoping 240 is a price target. I checked, I verified the other indicators. So all the other indicators are doing good. So which is a good sign. I don't want to dig in detail about it. So let's quickly look at the other stock, CRM. So CRM, which we discussed last time, it's supposed to trade above the channel line. So now it is near to the channel line and it's supposed to trade to the other channel line. So if you have a look today, like today it started going up, which is a good sign. And it went up today, that's almost of 3%, that is close to $7, which is a good entry, which I believe. So I'm hoping it started going up because as all the indicators are quite promising. So I'm hoping Salesforce will go to higher channel, which close to our 240 or 250 levels. So these are the things, and you have things are going well for the stocks of Workday and CRM. So now let's quickly have a look at the new stocks, which we are going to do some technical analysis on it. So the first stock which I'm going to pick today is Snowflake. Snowflake, prior to discussing about the technical analysis in detail, I just noticed the stock is trading in Elliott wave impulse pattern. So if you have a look at the pattern need a trend line. And if you noticed here, this is the trend line, which we also call it as a baseline. Starts from the first day of the trading, it started moving on the straight line from 23rd September. So it have a high of something like $340, and then a little bit retracement for to the support level here. So, and then the wave one completed. The Elliott wave impulses is all about the waves, wave one, wave two, wave three, like that. It will trade. So the wave one completed, and if you see the wave one completed with the 15% of the origin, and then the wave two started, and it had a good rally. So till $450, and then it retrieved back to again trend line, which is 30%. If I'm right, it's 20% from this two, the wave one. So which is a good sign. This is how in Elliott wave impulse will trade. So having said that, now a great retracement level. Now, as per my understanding, as it close to the trend line, so it's supposed to go for a next wave, which yet to start. So now if you have a look at the current price, $281, which almost close to the baseline. So I'm hoping probably in the next couple of days, anyhow, the markets are started quite, I mean, and the markets are quite bullish right now compared to the last week. So I'm hoping probably in a couple of days session or maybe tomorrow, I'm hoping a spinning candle, which gives a confirmation the bearish, the bearish momentum is going to end and the bulls will be in control. So I'm going to have an entry at the price of something like 275, 270 range. That is the best price, which I believe I have that will stick to this trend line. So that I will be having a minimal stop loss. So this is what how I'm going to trade, but also just want to explain you more about the next impulse, which is the next wave. So if the Elliott pattern is true, then the next wave should go in an uptrend side. So having said that, I'm hoping it will start moving up from 275 levels to a first level, my first level target of something like 320, followed with 340, and then 380, and then 400 or 450, which is the 52-week high. But I'm hoping it completely depends on the results, which they're going to post something in the 29 March, which we have a lot of time. So I'm hoping quite a few days of sideways, and then it slowly started going up. So I'm hoping probably it will take a lot of time. So I'm hoping by March prior to the results. So I'm hoping the wave will reach out to that high level. That is almost the wave high, and then based on the results it may break out or it may pull back again, which it's supposed to trade in the wave pattern. So this is what I'm hoping, but there is another scenario where if the trend line, if it falls below the trend line, so then this is how it trades. It pull back, sorry, it pull down to a certain extent, and then it uh, a little bit impulse with the support like that. I mean, then after a pullback, then the baseline is going to take it. I mean, we are going to consider it as a resistance. So it will trade towards the resistance, and then there will be a huge fall. So this is what I'm hoping, but this is I don't think so. This will happen because anyhow we have enough bearish momentum. So I'm hoping there is a turnaround for this stock. So I'm hoping 275 is the right entry. So if you have a look at some of the indicators, which I took a screenshot here, most of the indicators are not so promising, but I'm hoping okay, if I have a look, so if anyone want, I mean, if I want to enter, so I probably try to enter if the stock started going up more than my 5-day or 10-day moving average, which is after $290. So if I want to a safe trading, then I make sure some of the indicators are quite bullish before entering in. So but I would like to enter now at a level of 275 because this is close to the trend line, which I'm going to consider it as a stop loss. So this is how I would like to trade the Snowflake. So now let's move to the next stock, which is a Domino's pizza. This is one of my friend asked me to do the analysis, and I did. So prior discussing about the Dominos, if you have a look at the current price, which is 379 today, it up almost $6, which is a good sign, which is a quite bullish sign. Uh, let's deep dive and see what how things are going with the Dominos. If you have a look at the historical data, the stock had a very good rally. I would like to consider from this part from here. If you see it started trading and here it went up based on the results, it went up, and there is a huge gap up opening here. So it took a support of this 378 or 380 zone, and then a huge retracement levels here, and then here it took a support and then it started climbing up again. So and thereafter, if you see here, the stock is trading and by touching these trend line. So it went like this, and it took this 405 support and then came back, and then started trading by holding this trend line only. It is started trading. And if you see here, whenever this what I meant to say, whenever this trend line is going to breach, if you see, there is a huge bearish candles are forming. So which means this trend line is a very good support line, which I believe. So and thereafter again, I mean it fell to the support of 380, and then it bounced back, but unable to trade above the trend line. So and if you see, that's why we have a gap down opening based on the quarter results. So having said that, now the Dominos is trading at the support line, which I believe it's 375 to 380 is a support line, which we have. I mean, it have been testing from almost June to 2020. So this is a very good support line, which I believe. And if you see from the from the after the results, it started trading from, I mean, within the range of 405 and 370 to 375 zone. You see it's forming a wave, I mean it's forming a patterns, a wave pattern. So the 405 and it's coming to 375 and again 405. Now it is close to 375. So, but last 20 days session, if you have a look, 405, and thereafter, after it reached to again 375, it unable to reach out to 405, which is not a good sign. So, which confirmed it's trading lower highs. So I took these two lines as my trading lines. So this is the target line and this is the entry line, which I believe. So here now Domino's is trading at the support line, which I consider it as something like 375, anyhow, which is a long-term support. So I thought this is the good time where to enter for a minimal target of something like $385 or something. If in case if you have a huge volumes and a lot of potentiality, then I'm expecting again it may go to a level of 4 or 5. So I'm hoping we have a result soon for the Dominoes. We have a result something on in the month of Feb 20th, I guess. Let me just quickly have a look. Yeah, it's 23rd Feb. So I'm hoping probably by 23rd Feb, till 23rd Feb, it may reach out to 4 or 5 levels. And then based on the results, try to break out from that 4 or 5 and it will reach to that 52-week high levels. So this is what my prediction, and let's quickly have a look of some of the averages. If you have a look, we have a 50-day moving average is at 386. So we have a 100-day moving average which is at 393, and 200 days at 387. So as none of the indicators are not so quite promising right now, but as we believe the stop loss line, that is the red color line, this one which acting as a support. So I'm preferring to enter right now, and I will try to exit if it fell if it falls below this red line. So this is how I'm going to trade. But the good thing with the only indicator which seems quite promising is okay, let me show you that we have an exponential moving average. If you see, the exponential moving average is at 376, which is a good entry point. So I thought I felt this is the right time where I have to enter, and by keeping a stop loss below this exponential moving average of 376. So this is how I'm going to trade the Dominoes. So for a minimal target, I don't want to keep much expectation. So I would like to trade as per the trend. So, and because a good sign is today's candle is a good sign, and which went almost like $6. That's a good sign. So I'm hoping tomorrow also we will be having a good candle for more upside momentum. So let's move on to the next stock, that is a Walmart. So before talking about the Walmart, I just want you to confirm the chart. I mean the chart which you are looking. So this is kind of a pattern. We call it as ascending parallel channel pattern. So if you have a look at the channel pattern from the 17th March, so the we have, I mean, I'm going to consider the zero, which is an origin. I'm going to consider it as per the ascending parallel channel pattern. So always it will trade within this parallel channels. If you have a look at here, which is from the origin 11th March. So it went to the number one, that is 20th April, the upside parallel channel, and then a huge retracement again to below channel level, and then it went up and down. So having said that, as I mentioned, so Walmart, it's been from almost an year, it have been trading within this parallel ascending parallel channel. So as I mentioned, this is an uptrend ascending parallel channel patterns, which is a good sign. And now, for your easy understanding, I specified the flags here. Like every time it's hitting that parallel channel, it's a retracement is happening. Whenever the retracement happened below that, near to the channel line, so there is a huge impulse again. So this is how Walmart is trading. And why I'm talking right now, because the current price which Walmart is trading, that is below the parallel line channel, so which I kept my flag mark here. So if you see when the movement that hit the below parallel parallel line channel, so there is a huge bearish, I'm sorry, bullish candle, which is a good sign, which is a good entry, which I believe. So I entered at this price today, because my stop loss is very closer, because I'm going to exit when if it falls below this channel line. This is how I would like to trade. So now I'm expecting the Walmart will go to an uptrend channel line again, the uptrend ascending parallel channel, the top line, which is close to something like $160 or $170. But again, it completely depends on the upcoming results, which is on 17th Feb. So I'm hoping this is how Walmart trade. So if you see Walmart pull back from the levels of 140, 155 to 145. So and it started moving up now. So I'm hoping now it will move up to a level of uptrend channel level, that is close to 165.70, by crossing its 52-week high of 155, if I'm right. So on 165, 160, 170 levels, it will it will test based on the upcoming earnings. If the upcoming results are stellar, then I'm hoping Walmart will try to move above that parallel channel level. This is what my prediction. But having said that, based on the current price, I made an entry by keeping my stop loss very closer to below the parallel channel level. So let's quickly have a look at how the indicators are and what indicators are it is showing. So before talking about it, let's look at the averages. If we have a look at the 9-day, 50 and 100 and 200 averages, so 50 is trading at 147, 100 and 200 is below the current price, which is a good sign. So if even I make sure, if we really have, sometimes we have a false breakout. So having said that, I make sure Walmart will trade above that 15-day moving average, that is 148. So that's the only thing which I'm going to have a look. And let's look at the other indicators, what Walmart is, how Walmart is trading right now. Okay, so we have an RSI which is neutral right now. It is 47.73. So I make sure the next candle is a good, so the next candle will be a good candle. Is a candle where we have to have a look, because if it's trading, if it will be a bullish candle, then I'm hoping RSI will cross over that 50 mark, which is a bullish one. And let's look at the MACD. So the MACD, if you see, even it started moving above that zero line, which shows a positive momentum will be soon. So let's look at the volumes. So yeah, so if you have a look at the on-balance volumes from here, from 155, we have a huge dropout on the volumes. The volumes gradually decreasing, but I'm hoping from last couple of date sessions, the slowly the volumes are picking up, which is a good thing. So I'm hoping the Walmart will turn around and it will start moving to that uptrend channel level. I hope this information will help you out in trading in a better way with a minimal risk. If you really like these videos, please click the like button, and please subscribe my channel for more information and more technical analysis on the upcoming stocks and as well as the current stocks if anyone holding. So, and also please recommend if you really like this channel and if you feel this is really helpful. That's it from my end. Thank you so much, and I wish everyone a happy trading and stay safe from the current pandemic. Thank you. Bye bye.